and welcome back to Ultra Weird. We're here with another amazing video. In this video, we will encounter some places you won't believe are real. Disclaimer, there is nothing fake in this video. What you are about to see is 100% real. Sometimes we come upon a place we know is one of the most beautiful places in the world, as the world is still very much a mystery to even the most traveled person. That means there are many magical places in the world to visit. These beautiful locations seem enchanted and are just so complex that it's hard to believe they actually exist. These places are so magical that it's difficult to explain in words or pictures. You do not have to be a traveler by foot to see all these fascinating, unreal looking places. Eventually, as you will see, you can just switch things up and use your llama to trek your way to another worldly experience. Here is our top 10 places you won't believe are real. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell to be notified about all the ultra weird stuff from around the world and beyond. Let's begin the countdown with number 10. Number 10. HONGHE HANI Rice Terraces, China. This one is going to blow your mind. The stunning HONGHE HANI Rice Terraces cover 1 million acres from the slopes of the Alao Mountains down to the Hong River in Yunnan, China. These 1,200-year-old elaborate red rice terraces were created to bring water down from the forest to allow for farming on the slopes. The system of terraces stretch over 4 counties: Yongyang, HONGHE, Jiping, and Luchun. Although the main area is in Yongyang, HANI villagers in the southern Yunnan province have farmed these intricate red rice paddies for more than 1,300 years. UNESCO was just as wowed as we are and added them to the World Heritage List in 2013. If you go, try not to leave a footprint, as tourism is one of the main threats to this centuries-old livelihood here. Number 9. Apostle Island Sea Caves. If you love ice and sea, then you'll have to see the Apostle Island Caves. They might seem unreal, but this is the most beautiful sight you will ever see. The unique beauty and the temporal nature of the ice formations is sure to make for an enchanting and mystifying adventure. Visiting these ice caves are dependent on a number of factors. There is still a lot of open water on Superior Lake, making this a treacherous journey. In the depths of winter, the caves are home to dangerous dramatic icicles that dangle from red sandstone cliffs. Warning, getting there isn't easy, as you have to walk on frozen water. Wear spiked winter boots and stand back. Icicles have been known to fall. Number 8. Lake RETBA, Senegal. Found only an hour and a half from Senegal's capital, Lake RETBA will surely catch your eye due to its surprisingly vivid pink shade. Lake RETBA is separate from the Atlantic by only a couple of sand dunes, making its salt content very high. This salt content attracts Dunaliella bacteria, which causes vivid pink coloring. This coloring therefore becomes increasingly visible during the dry season between November and June. So if you're planning a visit to the region, the spring and summer seasons are best to witness the magical pink glow of the lake. If you do decide to go in for a dip, you'll float easily. You might want to pack a margarita as well. Number 7. Salt Flats, Death Valley, California. You can actually visit these salt flats in California. Welcome to the Badwater Basin. Is there any place more badass? This 200 square mile expansion of salt crystals is so beautiful it makes regular appearances in fashion shoots. Go after a rainstorm when the dust has been cleared away, leaving a pristine bleach white palette. It's actually salt that's been evaporated from the water. Be sure to check out the historical sign before heading out to the flats. The salt stretches 5 miles long, so most people don't walk all the way across. Can you believe it's actually real? And guess what? If you ever walk this short quarter-mile trail, it will bring you to the famous polygon shapes the region is known for and a seemingly endless landscape. Number 6. Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. Modest and Antrim's coastline will never go together in the same sentence. The drive along the coast and the Giant's Causeway is one gorgeous sight after the next. It's a truly incredible sight, with over 40,000 hexagon-shaped stones, which date back to over 60 million years ago, available for you to step and walk across. The UNESCO World Heritage Site has its own mythical legend surrounding the cause of this phenomenon. One thing we know for sure is that it should not be missed in a visit to the island, as we think this is one of the most amazing and interesting places to go if you're in the area. Number 5. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Salar de Uyuni is considered one of the most extreme and remarkable landscapes in all of South America, or perhaps even on the planet. Stretched across 4,050 miles, this beautiful reflective surface is created from prehistoric lakes which evaporated millions of years ago. This gorgeous setting attracts millions of tourists and visitors from all across the world during the year. If you're looking for the most fascinating place in the world, or the most beautiful spot in the world, or even one of the most stunning places in the world, Salar de Uyuni should come close to checking off all that's on your list. Number 4. Grand Prismatic Spring, USA. Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming is full of beautiful landscapes, but the Grand Prismatic Spring is the jewel in its crown. It's the largest hot spring in the US and certainly the most striking. The reason for its vivid colors is super scientific, so we won't go into details, but basically it's a giant rainbow in the ground. The hot spring has bright bands of orange, yellow, and green that ring the deep blue waters in the spring. It doesn't get much cooler than that. Also, it has a deep blue center because the water scatters the blue wavelengths of light more than others, reflecting blues back to our eyes. Told you it was scientific. The Grand Prismatic Hot Spring is the most photographed thermal feature in Yellowstone. That's because of its crazy bright colors and enormous size. Number 3. Lavender fields. You must have heard of lavender as a stress-relieving flower, but what would you think about a walk through fields of lavender? Yes, that's real. The beautiful purplish lavender fields are the most eye-catching thing you will ever see. With scenic views, adorable farm animals, and of course, the amazing aroma, a visit to the local lavender farm is the relaxing getaway you never knew you needed. Lavender is already one of the most heavenly scents out there, but what about watching and smelling thousands of lavender plants bloom at once? It's an unforgettable experience. There's nothing quite like walking through a lavender field on a warm summer's day in England, with the sweet smell and the blankets of bright purple stretching out in front of you. Kinda makes me sleepy. Oh wait, no, I'm awake. Number 2. Marble Caves, Chile. So imagine marbles, and only marbles, everywhere inside a cave. Sounds fascinating, right? Well, it's not just a fantasy. It's part of the crazy reality of our amazing Earth. These marble caves are found in General Carrera Lake, which runs between Argentina and Chile. These caves are found in Patagonia and are perhaps one of the most famous of the stunning caves, named Capilla de Mármol or Marble Chapel. Formed by flowing water over thousands of years, the marble effects of the cave networks have attracted photographers and students from all over the world. As light bounces into the caverns, it reflects from the bright blue waters and creates an incredible sight. Number 1. VAADHOO Island, Maldives. Perhaps one of the most magical nighttime backdrops, the starry beach in VAADHOO Island in the Maldives is home to an incredible range of sea life. These sea creatures create a phenomenon known as bioluminescence, which creates a glow-in-the-dark phenomenon to emit light from unknown creatures. This results in an incredible scene to light up the entire shore in a most spectacular magic show. If you're lucky enough to travel to the Maldives, here's hoping that you're able to catch a glimpse of these bioluminescent crustaceans scattered along the beach. Lighting up the beach with a beautiful glow, these creatures bring awe-inspiring natural light to the shore of one of the most sought-after vacation destinations in the world. So, are you planning to visit or travel to any of these places? Or have you already visited? Let us know in the comment section. Also, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to Ultra Weird. And hit the bell icon to get notified first. See you soon in the next video. Stay connected for more ultra weird videos from around the world and beyond. Thanks for watching.